Hi guys, I hope everybody's doing amazing. Welcome back to Thrive with Stride. And tomorrow, guys, tomorrow is Archie's birthday. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And guys, I will be celebrating Archie's birthday. Yeah, yeah. And I was looking at Sussex community events, and guys, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, guys. Oh, they have something huge going on here. Listen, it says here, Sussex community events. In celebration of Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet's birthdays, we are happy to launch the Sussex Squad Kaboom fundraiser from May 4th to June 4th. There you go. So I'm sure all of you know about it. But it says here, we can help make a difference with Kaboom to end play space inequity for children by using the hashtag Prince Archie 4 and hashtag Princess Lilibet 2. give.kaboom.org/campaign/Sussex. And, you know, like I said, they are, listen, we have already raised over $40,000, guys. $40,000 already. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Listen, it says here your donations to the Sussex Squad Kaboom fundraiser in celebration of Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet's birthday is appreciated. Yes, it is. It is. And let's see. In honor of Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet, we join us by donating to Kaboom. So, yeah, I think they have raised about $40,000 already, guys. It's crazy. It's amazing. It's amazing too. I also want to say, get well soon to Church Nelly, because I realized she was in my comment section the other day and I didn't realize, because I was just in and out. I was like saying hi, and because I was working, so I wasn't really paying attention to the live chat. I was just like, hi guys, how everybody doing? And I didn't get a chance to see that Church Nelly was actually in my comment section. Hi Church Nelly, in the live chat. That's where she was. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. But yeah, so guys, oh my gosh. So tomorrow we'll be celebrating, and of course the Sussex community events have that. They have that the fundraiser going, and it's already raised $40,000, guys. It's amazing, and it's just wonderful for the Kaboom donation thing. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh, wow. This is amazing. I'm so happy about this. But yeah, guys, oh my gosh. The ConAnation is tomorrow as well. Yeah, that story is happening too. After all the crazy things that's happened this week, that they floated it out there. That it might be a good idea to try to see if people would want to salute and pay homage to that family, that king, talking about, might be a good idea if you guys pledge allegiance to me. I'm like, what? But take a look at this this video that's coming up here. We will talk about this video here, and what we believe is going on, because a lot of people don't care for this man or his, whatever you want to call Camilla, whatever you want to call her. I don't know whatever you slide
those located in London and Scotland, less likely to be favourable. And also we see that the middle classes...
Oh my God.
The family, like he was very close to William, Harry was very close, and now that's torn apart. And they were okay before Meghan.
The Harry and Meghan Netflix documentary that came out, what were your thoughts on that? Did you watch it?
Yes, I saw a bit of it.
And what were your thoughts on it?
Well, I saw all of it recently.
What were your thoughts on it?
That lady did not see any of that. Pure lies. You know, you can tell a liar when you see one. You know how she is calling, she actually said that she thinks the whole thing is lies. The Harry, the whole, the documentary, it was lies. You know which documentary I think was lies? The one that Samantha Markle and her father and her brother did the other day. That I think was lies. But anyways. But yeah, so I had to show you that video, the first video, and then that lady. There's actually a couple videos of these people talking about it, talking about Harry and Meghan and the whole thing. And the funny thing about it is, I wonder why they're talking so much about Meghan. Why is Meghan on everybody's tongue right now? Meghan's nowhere to be seen, right? Why are they still asking people about Meghan? Meghan left. You guys didn't want her there and she left. So why are they still asking all these questions about, what do you think about Meghan? What do you think about it? Like, they have already poisoned a lot of those people towards Meghan, and they put those people, like, it's like if you know, they go around and look for those people who can't stand Meghan or hate her, right? It seems like if they're actively looking for them, because I'm like, I don't believe that's the... And they seem to always go for the older people. You ever notice, guys, because I know you guys have seen those videos of those people talking about Meghan. Do you realize one thing about those people? They're all older people. Those people are over 50 years old, 60 years old and over. They didn't look for any young people. They didn't look for any teenagers. They didn't look for any people in their 20s. Because, guys, in 20 years, those people, 20, 30 years, those people will not be here. Those people that they have been asking these questions about Meghan and Harry and this and that, those people will not be here in 20, 30 years. When, if that monarchy survives that long, they won't be here. Right? And also, there's this other guy here. They were asking him about Andrew. And I think it's funny because when they asked him about Harry,
it's not up to me.
Say. But look at
the only person who can
Andrew.
judge him. It's God. It's God. He can only be judged by God.
So do you think he should attend the coronation or no?
No, really. It's only God that can judge.
Yes. God's himself part of the family. If Harry's being invited, then why not Andrew?
So he's conflating Harry and Andrew together. I'm sorry, but Harry did not cause any of your taxpayer money, $12 million per se, to be going to some woman that he claims he did not ever meet. Harry left, and he's actually saving you money, right? He's actually saving you money, but you can't see that, can you, sir? Oh my gosh, these people, guys. It's been nuts. Look, watching all these things that have been happening the past couple days with these people, and so many things, guys. So many of these parties and like stuff, that all the things that they had planned, a lot of them have been canceled, as you can see right here. A lot of them have been canceled because there's not enough people to be interested. And I don't think they think maybe that they'll get the sort of reception that they got for the Queen's funeral. No. And I don't even think the Queen's funeral was all that interesting, because I really did not watch the Queen's funeral. I watched, and I talked about it here on this channel, but I watched mostly clips of it. So, yeah, I watched clips of it. I never watched the whole thing. But anyways, let's get to a couple things here that happened that I want to talk about. Of course, we know the ConAnation is tomorrow. And of course, we know that crazy stuff that happened a couple days ago with the guy that got arrested and all that. And I think it was a big hoax. And I think it was a big hoax because, you know, they're trying to justify why they have so much security. And the only reason they have this amount of security, really more security than any other thing, is because there's a lot of people who don't want that man and don't care to be pledging allegiance to him. Nobody wants to pledge allegiance to Charles. I'm pretty sure about that. And they found out about it because they did float that idea out there, and people shot it down because nobody wanted that. Nobody wants anything to do, well, I mean, I wouldn't say nobody. Lots of people, let's put it that way. The majority of people do not want that man as their king. Nobody wants a king anywhere. Anyways, this is 2023. Nobody wants a king right now. And nobody's asking for this. And you know what I've been doing, guys? I usually watch certain news shows normally. And I decided that I'm not watching anything that they put out there when it comes to that, because I don't want to put any eyes on it. But I'm gonna watch clips and stuff, but I'm not watching the actual TV, like my TV, you know, those TV channels like you watch in the morning. I like to watch like a morning show, find out what's going on and all that. I'm not watching any of those if they have anything, because I usually, sometimes I'll watch the Today Show or whatever. And there's also some right here in Canada, we also have the morning shows and stuff, and they're all talking about, you know, the ConAnation, and I'm like, no, I'm not interested. So I'm not watching any of that, none of that. But I do want to say here, I saw this article here in Policy Options Politics, right? Here in this is a Canadian thing. So it says here is how to abolish the monarchy in Canada and say goodbye to King Charles III. Canada has all the tools to make this happen in a relatively short time, in an orderly and respectful manner, without damaging our institutions. By John Francois Lissy. Okay. So it says here, the pessimists have long had the upper hand in the ongoing debate over whether to cut the umbilical cord that has linked Canada to the British royal family since the birth of this country. The obstacles between the start and the end points have seemed too numerous or too insurmountable to even try. Not so. Canada democracy has all the necessary tools to make this happen in a relatively short time, in an orderly and respectful manner, without risk to the resilience of our institutions. All that is needed is a substantial amount of political will. Let us first list the obstacles and then see how they can be overcome. The existence of the royal bond is enshrined in the Constitution, so that must be changed. To do so, a constitutional amendment must be approved in each of the 10 provinces and by both the House of Commons and the Senate. To make matters worse, modern history tells us that if anyone tries to amend the Constitution for one reason, all of the many players will scramble to add their own proposals in other areas, leaving inevitably to failure. Moreover, since the Meech Lake Accord was negotiated behind closed doors in 1990, several provinces have passed legislation requiring provincial referenda to ratify significant changes to the Constitution. In addition, since the 1995 Quebec referendum, each region of Canada, Quebec, Ontario, and the Atlantic provinces and the Western provinces has been given a parliament a veto over change to the constitutions. To make things more interesting, within the prairies and the Atlantic provinces, premiers have made a commitment to exercise the veto if any single province in the region opposes a change. On top of all that, the Australian experience teaches us that even if a majority of citizens want to break with the monarchy, they do not all agree on what to replace it with, which can lead to a default victory for the status quo. One must therefore devise a roadmap that navigates each of these obstacles in a predictable and transparent way. Above all, the entire process must be based on the greatest possible legitimacy, the popular vote. Where do Canadians stand? Canadians may be divided on whether to cast off the royal moorings, but they have a clear idea of the method to use to decide the issue, a national referendum. Last September, 58% of respondents told Ipsos they wanted Justin Trudeau to organize such a consultation. Obviously, the wish is stronger in Quebec, 73%, but one finds a majority everywhere except in the prairies, where the figure is 45 and 49%. Basically, this Ipsos poll showed that 58% of, and this was last September when the Queen passed on, right? 58% of Canadians told the Ipsos poll that they wanted to organize such a consultation to, they're not interested in the monarchy, basically, the long and short of the story. And in Quebec is 73%. If this referendum were held now, what would the result be? At the time of the Ipsos poll, 54% of respondents would have said goodbye to monarchs. But Quebecers, again, were pulling this average up with 79% in favor. Only in like Saskatoon and Manitoba, 54% was there a majority. And I'm sure, and this was in Saskatchewan and Manitoba, I'm sure it probably changes by now. But for the rest, anti-monarchists scored between 42% in Ontario and 46% in British Columbia. There is some evidence that these numbers underestimate the evolution of opinion since the poll was taken. Basically, the long and short of the story here that this is trying to tell, because it's a very long article, the long and short of this story, let me see, moving on from monarchy, and this is trying to tell us a way that it can happen quicker. Let me see here, the first... But, okay, you know what? The long and short of the story is, here in Canada, there's a lot, like most people are not interested in the monarchy. That's the long and short of the story. More Canadians do not want it. That is the long and short of the story. And then, let me see. And then, of course, my birth country, Barbados, it says here, by abolishing the monarchy, Barbados has broken a lock in the Caribbean. Since the ascension of King Charles III to the throne, several Commonwealth kingdoms have been considering following the lead set by Barbados in November 2021. So it was Barbados, guys, who set this. I know Jamaica came after, but Barbados is who set this whole thing in motion in November 2021. This is 2023. Barbados did this 2 years ago. Barbados was the first Caribbean nation to say bye-bye to the monarchy. Okay? It says here, so Barbados did this in November 2021. It broke away from the crown. Now Jamaica is following suit. Okay, in the Caribbean, the announcement of the death of the Queen, September 8th, 2022, provoked more than just condolences. I will have to hold a referendum and Bahamian people will have to vote yes, said Philip Davis, Prime Minister of Bahamas, just 4 days after the death of the British monarch. The head of government of this Commonwealth member state spoke of holding a popular consultation at a later date to establish a republic in this country, which became independent in 1973. He was not the only one. The day before, in front of the cameras of the British channel ITV News, Gaston Brown, his counterpart from Antigua and Barbuda, had invoked the last step to complete the independence process and become a truly sovereign nation. A referendum on the monarchy could be held probably within 3 years, according to the Labour Party. Similar questions have gained momentum in Jamaica and, to varying degrees, in the 8 former British colonies in the Caribbean that have retained ties to the Crown. And okay, so it says here as well, especially since in the region, a percentage has been set on November 30th, 2021, less than a year before the death of the Queen. Barbados celebrated the 55th anniversary of its independence by turning the page on 4 centuries of monarchy and electing a president. Okay, this happened before even the Queen died. As I told you guys, this happened in November 2021. Okay, so Barbados started this. And the funny thing about it is, I think it's kind of, I don't know. Barbados started this, and I want to know what, like I said, Canada is a little wishy-washy on this, but we do know that Quebec opts out of the oath. I see here, I just realized this, Quebec opts out of the oath to King Charles III, and I hope that the rest of Canada follows. The rebellion led to Quebec members of the National Assembly could be followed by the rest of Canada and other Commonwealth countries. So, okay. Let's see, 1 second. Let me find this because, oh my God, okay. So it says here, this is another column as well. They didn't cut off his head, nor did they free themselves from the burdensome administrative supervision. But by refusing to take the oath, the members of the Parti Québécois, the province's pro-independence party, told King Charles III, king of, I don't know, they say king of Canada, but I don't know about that they no longer consider themselves his subjects. Their rebellion led to Quebec once again becoming unique within the Great Canadian Federation. Its MNAs are now exempt from the obligation to swear an oath to the sovereign. So the Quebec has said, no, we're not. So I want to see what Toronto is going to do, because Ontario is has the most is the most populated in Canada. Quebec, they have always been a little bit of a renegades and revolutionary. They're very revolutionists. So I am hoping that Canada will follow suit. The rest of Canada will follow suit and follow Quebec in this. But anyways, guys, that was a whole lot of stuff. I just wanted to read you those couple of stories there. I'll show you a couple of those videos to let you see what's going around. And guys, tomorrow we will be celebrating Archie's birthday. And you know what, guys? Archie's birthday comes first, and then we can talk about that crazy ass ConAnation. And guys, like I said before, if anything funny happens at that ConAnation, I'm gonna be highlighting all the bad stuff that happens. Anything bad happens, guys, if it rains and pours, I'll be talking about it. If any of the hot oil splashes in anybody's eye or anybody's face or anything like that, I will be watching. I will be highlighting all the bad stuff. But it'll be good to see Harry. It'll be good to see Harry, at least, you know. At least that part. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to bring you a couple of things about that. And guys, please remember to like, subscribe, and share. If you sent any super chats, super stickers, I really appreciate it. Thanks so much to the moderators on this channel. Thanks so much to, you know, all the people who are members of this channel. Thank you so much. And guys, I appreciate it so much. Have a great one, guys. And we will be here to celebrate Archie's birthday tomorrow. And we will be singing happy birthday to Prince Archie. And remember to go over, if you cannot afford to make a donation, guys, at least share the Sussex community event fundraiser. Just share it, guys. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Have a great one. Bye.